Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to History Surfer. I'm in a totally different kind of location this morning. It looks like I'm walking through a weird spot. I'm in Homestead, Florida. If you don't know anything about Homestead, Homestead is the second oldest city in Miami-Dade County. We're standing in front of the Redland Hotel. I know the sun's shining there. Oh, Hotel Redland. Sorry, I got it backwards. And if you don't know what Homestead is, Homestead was a place that was developed during the building of Flagler's Railroad. I'm standing right on the old Main Street. Let this guy go by. It's called Flagler Avenue, of course, for Henry Flagler, because Homestead was developed during the building of the Florida East Coast Railroad, Flagler's Railroad. The extension was done down here. The survey was being done by Krome, and William J. Krome was his full name. And Krome's job was to survey down to the Cape Sable extension for the railroad. They were heading south towards the Keys. And so Krome did the survey. The railhead ended here. I'm going to turn around slowly so you can see kind of, this was the old railroad crossing. The tracks have been taken out and it became a busway, so now it's buses running there. But if I go back to Hotel Redlands, as you can see, it's an old wood frame building. It's a stucco construction, and when they built Homestead, this was in this building. This particular building was done in, let's see, I'm pretty sure it's pretty early. I don't want to get it wrong for you. Hold on. It's 1904. Yeah, I thought it was that early. And it was done right around the time when they were finishing the railroad. So what they did was they built down to here and they were shipping all the supplies down, and they didn't really have a name for this place. So the story is, remember, it's a story. There's no veracity here per se, that they didn't know what to call it. And so on the side of the rail cars they shipped down this far, they put in chalk Homestead Country, and eventually it just started to be called Homestead. The Hotel Redland was built in 1904, and then due to a devastating fire, and there's another bus going by, in 1913 it was rebuilt in 1914, had 22 rooms, and that 10-foot porch wraps all the way around the exterior facade on the corner. It's pretty nice. You can tell it's an older structure because of the porch. It was renamed in 1934 the Hotel Redland because it was purchased by J.W. English, who owned the Seminole Theater. The structure withstood Hurricane Andrew, so that's amazing. One of the few buildings it did, because it devastated Homestead. Andrew came through in 1992, one of the worst storms on record for this area. So anyway, I'm going to go and look at some more places in Homestead. So I will go and check you as soon as I get there. Here's a historic marker on the Hotel Redland. And you can see the rough stucco on the exterior. I'm looking down the other side on the nice porch. God, this is a beautiful porch. And we're gonna walk down and look at another hotel that was built here, the Landmark Hotel, which actually started out as something else. Okay, I'm walking towards the Landmark Hotel on Flagler, but what's interesting about this structure was it was built in Miami, and it was an air dome theater actually, and it was an open air theater with no walls and no roof. It was converted into an enclosed two-story structure and renamed the Colonial Theater in 1916. It was originally built in 1913. And then it was disassembled and moved via railroad to Homestead here. It's pretty cool. It was purchased in 1919 by J.W. English and renamed the Seminole Theater. The major renovation that was done in 1936 converted into a hotel. And it had, well, let's see, 26 rooms, as well as a restaurant. Historic downtown Homestead, designated an historic district in 1913. You can see the Seminole Theater there. And I'm heading towards the historic, sorry for the traffic, Old City Hall. Trying to catch in between trucks. Oh, right here. And unfortunately it's not open. I had read on their website they weren't open due to the pandemic, but we're here, so I thought I'd show the building anyway. It is the town hall, built in 1917 and was designed by a Miami architect, last name of Mundy. It's a masonry vernacular, and the large archways that I'm standing in front of, you can see these two, is where the fire engines used to go into. So it was the city hall, it was a fire station, it was a police station, and the jail cell too. Today it's the museum. So I wish it was open. It's supposed to have a pretty cool fire engine in here. You can see here, it's a National Historic Landmark, and it's across the street from the Seminole Theater, which I'll turn to in a second. Oh, there it is. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's the old, it's supposed to be a 1924 LaFrance fire truck. So it's in there. But if I look across the street, pan over, the Seminole Theater's over there. This was reopened as a theater in 2015. A lot of these structures were damaged because of Andrew. And this was this was an area that was. It was built in 1921, restored with the Art Deco facade in 1940. And it served as the main movie theater here in Homestead up until 1979, actually. It was a central part of Homestead, really. It is suffered a near total loss due to Andrew. And so it was only saved by the city people because of their, love of downtown Homestead. Homestead is a historic place, so people should come and appreciate it. I'll turn the camera on me, put the theater in the back. Hope you guys enjoyed this about Homestead. Come down and drive through one day when you're on your way down to the Keys. Peace out, everybody. Dr. A here, signing off. Don't forget, subscribe. Give me a like if you like this about Homestead.